remember the main event?
Oh, wow, yeah.
His dunks were equivalent to Mike Tyson knocking the dude out. When Mike Tyson went boom and the dude fall, that crowd, every dunk was like...
Let the world know the name, man. Street ball king, bringing pride to the game. From Lennon to Elizabeth, Jersey's vein. Main event, forever etched in domain again.
Yo, what up, what up, what up? We got Certified Legend today. Welcome to Main Event and Friends. Today, I'm not main event, I'm Pop today, and I'm on the couch today with my sons. From the youngest to the oldest, we got Quintrell, we got Quentin, we got Quill, and we got Corey.
What's going on, baby?
Good to be here, man. Good to be here with my bros.
First episode, let's get it.
Let's get it. We outside.
Yes, sir. Yo, y'all see my shirt say culture, so this is a part of the culture. Real quick, just want to break the ice real quick. Quill, it was my dad passing that there was some kind of disturbance was at my house, and I remember my wife calling me in the room saying, "Hey, you have a son?" And I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "Okay." But my nieces and them came to me like, "Yo, why do he got a shirt that says grandpa on it?" And I'm like, "That's your cousin. Like, that's my son." So I don't know if they thought it was going to be a big thing or controversy or whatever it was, but at the end of the day, embrace them. I want to say this first. I want to say to him, I think his mom, Audrey, who was right there in my absence. As I say, I say an absence, not even knowing, right? But an absence, not being there, and who he wound up being, the young man he wound up being, going to the Navy. He could dive into some of that, but this is important to me, this being the first episode. They each going to have different stories. We're going to talk about different things, and I want y'all to know that this is the culture, no matter where. And me and Quill always, we joke and say, like, "Yo, Pops, it's not, how it started, but we here now. We here now. We embraced them."
That's right.
My other sons, his brothers, started reaching out to each other. I said, "Yo, that's y'all bro." They reaching out, and they got their communication, they got their relationship. I have a daughter as well. My daughter down South Carolina, Nakia, shout out to Kia. She hit me and was like, "Hey, I got another brother. His name Quill." I'm like, "Yeah, you got another brother, And one thing for me was that no matter how things go, a part of that journey is that I'm going to make sure that whoever's my children, they're going to know one another. And I think my wife, I think my daughter mother, Carissa, I think Audrey, my son Quill mom, because once again, I say, I for whatever reasons, I wasn't there. And I thank them because it wasn't no hard feeling. I remember a time where my daughter hit me and was like, I heard she had a song about me. Shit, I told her she don't know her pops. Like, shit, we could have pushed that shit. Shit, you wasn't lying, you know what I'm saying? Like, this a hit right here. My guy, my little bro who's my security big fan, I was telling her, I said, "Yo, that shit dope." But I just wanted to make sure that no matter what, I'm y'all father. And was I the best father? No. Can I be better? Yes. And we always say, like, "Yo, Pops, don't worry, it's where we at now." And that's how we go. So I just wanted to get that out there, that's something like kind of emotional. But, I thank my dad. I remember my dad, God rest him, where he was like, "Yo, your son was down here and he helped us move and this, and that, and the third." So I'm like, all right, and when he passed, that was, we got something good out of that to where we became close. And I got my first grandchild. Shout out to Brooklyn.
You're already.
Shout out.
BK, you're it.
BK, right? So I just want to say that to break the ice or whatever there is, and we could go dive into whatever y'all want to talk about, man. I'm Pops today, you know what I mean? Y'all can take over the show and y'all bring me into y'all world, whatever y'all want to talk. The first time y'all met, how y'all met, whatever y'all want to talk about. This This is what it is.
We're gonna start the conversation off.
Man, we can start it off, man. How y'all want to do it? What y'all want to talk about?
All right, so
now, man? Quill, you can start it off.
I feel like I'm gonna start it off. You feel me? Because I came around later. You know, I was in the military, taking care of a child that wasn't mine. 2 weeks old. She 13 now. Shout out Melanie. You know, so I got a phone call from my Aunt Kim. I forgot who party it was. It was some. I'm like, I'm showing up. I said, look, I didn't know these people. So look, hey mom, ride with me. I came. I was just in attention. That's Wally's son. That's Wally's son. That's Maine's son. Oh, he was just like him. But I chilled. You know, I never had hate in my heart. Never. Yeah, what's up with Pops, you know, case may be. But it's my mom decisions and your decisions before me. Yeah, I gotta pick up the results of it. I can't hate somebody I don't know. You feel me? So I started coming around more. I got closer to Aunt Kim, all her kids. They embraced me. It's before Granddad, before I even met Granddad, rest in peace. They embraced me, you know. I think I met him first. He was a little standoffish. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? And I respect it because it's like I respect it. You know, I was blessed with 5 godfathers that took care of me, made sure I was good, never needed or wanted anything. So now that I'm 31 now, got my first child. I said, look, hey Pops, we cool now. We've been good for the past almost 10 years. Look, I'm open the door for you and her relationship. Our relationship's still gonna build and get stronger for the foundation. I'm open the door for you in Brooklyn. You know, it's your choice to keep the door open. You get what I'm saying? I see my older brother and my younger brother, I see him in random clubs. I tell him, I'm not listening, your bro outside. This is my lifestyle. I've been in the party world since I was 14 years old. DJ Little Man, DJ Frosty. I was known for dancing. So when they found out, oh, these your brothers, Linden, or these your brother, South Carolina, oh, this your pops, why don't play basketball? I said, I don't know how to play lick of basketball. I'm a dancer. That's me. Listen, I got my own wave. So now that we older and we start saying, okay, every one of us, we got similar likes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Me and Quinn, we was just in the back talking about shoe stores, sneakers. I'm into the fashion. That's what I do. I'm dancing, we partying, we cool. But anytime I see any of them outside, it's up. Corey, he big bro.
Always love.
Look, Corey, big bro. When we outside, it's up. And it's so crazy because me and you, we really know a lot of people the same and be like, I didn't know it was your father, I didn't know it was your son. And I said, like, I have my own name. You know? I ain't play sports, so I ain't think that's Lil Wiley, and I like you more than any of them. You know, so but I embraced the new family. I met Granddad, getting a call from Aunt Kim, hey, listen, Granddad, he moving back up here, he getting sick. Okay, no problem. Come get me, I'm driving down there. We drove down there with her kids. We packed his whole car up and drove back. He found out who I was on the way back to Jersey. Put his whole apartment together and everything. Ever since that, you need to go to doctor appointment, I'll pick you up. Well, he older, you know? He said, he made one statement, he said, Wally, gotta get your shit together. But they know none of y'all never, ever since even after the situation at your house, case and be, you know, I broke down because I'm like, dang, I never came empty-handed. Me and him went to the store. I said, what we doing? We gonna drink? Gonna smoke hookah? Let's go to the liquor store. Come on, I never came open-handed because it's people out here that be looking for the meal ticket, you know?
It's coming positive.
Yeah, absolutely. So y'all may not know, I hit him up when I was like 17, 18. So I went to him, I said, listen, I'm about to go to the military. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need nothing. You know, but everybody should have a chance to know who their dad is, who their offspring is. You feel me? So it was little differences, case and be, whatever. Let it rock. Because it may not be our time right now. This is 2012. But 3 years later, what happened?
Everything changed.
Things change randomly. Sometimes you can't rush things. When you rush a cake, it's gonna burn or it's gonna be undercooked. And that's that. Like,
Don't let him
we
fool you,
here.
though. Don't
Like,
let him fool you though. Because he talking about all of this, oh, I'm not a hooper, I'm a dancer. Pops used to dance back in the day. People don't know. People don't know. He used to break dance. So listen, at the end of the day, one of us had to get the dancing bone in our body. You feel me? See?
don't let everybody got to listen. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
so
he used to do backflips. He used to do the on the floor. He used to do all of that. So that's where it come from. Don't think that it. Listen, we may have attained the hooping. You got the dancing. He used to do the backflips.
Everybody, I went down south. They thought I was Lee from B Street. You know what I'm saying? I had all his moves down pat.
Yo, if you ever watch that movie and he talking about the person, watch what that dude do.
Nah, look, B Street, Breaking 1 and 2, Boogaloo Shrimp, like that's. I was younger, but that's what I love. Look, everybody that's out here doing these TikTok dances, I'm a Jersey legend. Like,
been doing that forever.
I'm a Jersey. Sean Sheesh, Mohawk Sheesh, Sean with the V-neck. That's my culture. Like,
no choreography.
Shout out to Frosty, the Little Man, Bottom Music Radio. Like, they kept me out of trouble. Mm-hmm. They kept me out of trouble. I ain't play no sports. Whole 4 years of high school. I left high school 12th grade. Best dress, best dancer. Always talking to girls. And I'm a roll with her. I stay in my lane. That's your lane. You never gonna ask me, yo, bro, get this game. I ain't doing that. I'm too far for that. I'm not doing that. Man, I tried football 1 year. I'm getting too dirty. I gotta go. Ma, look, sorry for the inconvenience, but take these shoulder pads back. But that was just me.
Shoulder pads back.
When we laid back, I'm chilling.
Oh, that's how it's supposed to be, though.
Word.
Everybody their own person.
Yeah, we here now, though.
We all here now. Fast forward 2025.
2025.
We together and we strong, you feel me?
Everybody doing what they doing. That was, to me, that was what was most important. I was going to tell you that it was never a time where, like, finding out or however it went that as you get older, you start thinking both sides. Right? Or even if it's three ways, but both sides, like, damn, how you feel? How Kia feel? How, it was never to where I don't want y'all to think that I never thought about y'all. It's just that with time, and I tell people about the journey, if I was focused on a destination, it's like a destination is like an exploration. So my thing is the journey. For me right now, if something was to happen to me right now, my pieces of my puzzle is getting so close to fulfilling because I got my boys. The only one missing is the kid and fucking Teddy. You know what I'm saying? The dog. You know what I mean? So this means so much to me. And y'all, I see getting to know y'all as maturing, becoming young men. Corey being the oldest. Y'all all have similar attributes. So it's up to me to figure out how do I get the median to where y'all all together and being able to basically do the things or spend the time that I couldn't spend? You said it, we can't get the time back, but the things that we're going to do together as a family is going to supersede the time that we didn't have together. Mm-hmm. And I say that because of our maturity now, right? We can understand it. I wouldn't be mad if you like, yo, Pops, I hate you, or this and that and the third. Like, however, I know you're gonna have your feelings, that's and the third. Yo, they home and with him and they grew up with Pops and this, that, and the third. Like, so I want you to know, like I tell kid, like, however y'all feel, yo, y'all got the right. So anything that I can do, I'm gonna do. And I'm going to make sure that my kids, this is it. I'm telling y'all right now, this right here, the kid, that is it. The fucking Teddy. That's it. And no mishaps, ain't no on the road shit, none of that. This is it. This is it. And with this whole Main Event and Friends thing, and me and my partner, Mark, we talked about it like, I got mad shows shot already. Like, we could just pull a button and just flood the whole, what they got now, what's this shit called? The algorithm? We could fuck up the algorithm with some shit that we have. We got different stuff, but this right here, and I know the kids in that spot right there, you know what I'm saying? This right here is gonna be the first show, and man, like I said, we ain't competing with nobody, but this shit dope. This gonna be dope because we gonna be able to show like, yo, we got differences. All my boys got their own vision, they their own mans. Corey got something that I wish I could have. Fucking college degree, businessman. Q doing the sports stuff. He's going into the sports, had an ankle injury, and now he's into the electrician shit like that. So imagine us putting all this stuff together. All this stuff together.
Crazy
that shit
foundation.
supersedes anything that I ever tried to do.
Hey, a house don't it's not a good house. You ain't got no good foundation.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Respectfully.
Paved the way for us.
Respectfully.
I remember the other day somebody asked him, can he dunk still?
Hell no.
You know what I told him, yo? You know what I told him? I said, yo, the dunk that he get, any dunk that he try,
It's gonna be a donut.
that's the end of Wally, like end of the main event. That right there is the end. That's last time he hooped.
played him 2-on-2 in the rec. Him and some dude, they beat us though.
Nah, I'll tell you this.
They beat us though.
Tell you this. Hooped the Pops twice. It was 2v2 game. My boy had game was 20. No, game was 21.
3 times when we played with each other versus Pop and your man.
Game was 21. Pops had 11.
Pops be
How many
hooping,
jump shots?
yo.
All jump shots.
All jump shots.
Yeah. Now he'll miss.
It's
He'll miss jump
butter.
shots.
He trying to say he taught me how to shoot, but he did.
He'll miss jump shots.
He ain't going to
did.
that paint though, right?
Nah, he'll miss jump shots. Though. Real talk.
I told you last jumper he took, man. He jumped. He said he thought his legs went in the air. He said he looked down, his feet was still on the ground. He said he felt like, but he was out for like 3 weeks, yo. His back was done up. I had to carry him in the crib and everything. It was bad, yo. It was bad. That was his last game, like his last full game, like running up and down.
It was the flu game.
He said, yo, I was about to shoot a 3. He said, yo, I felt my legs in the air, but I looked down, my feet was still on the ground. Word is born, yo. Nah. But yeah, man, back to what we was talking about before. You feel me, yo? I don't know if we piggybacked off it, but hey man, you know that, bro. You know that. You feel me? I don't even gotta explain that. It was never no who this. You know what I'm saying? That's our brother bet. You know what I'm saying? It was never like, yo, like none of that. It was, yo, that's our brother bet. We on. Let me get your number. What we doing? Where we at? What's going on?
Because me, I never, when I first started being around the family, most I was with Aunt Kim and them more so, Case and B. Like, I met Nadim Bashanti while they in prison. I'm on the phone with them.
And once you meet them, they like us,
it's over.
bro.
Like,
Shout out to Sean and Nadim, man.
Yeah.
Twinning them.
Like, in the situation at the house, well, granted, like they was pissed. They was like, yo, like, I'm like, yo, it's good. It's good. I'd rather happen now, not in a private setting than public setting, you know?
That was the perfect setting. And I told you, I said, listen, man, they're my nieces. I said, but they can leave because at the end of the day, it is what it is.
Yeah,
It's about who.
And I never tried to. That's why I embrace y'all more, because I never tried to force anything. If it happened, it happened.
All natural.
You know?
Me calling you, come to the club.
Yeah, where you at? Like, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying?
Link with you.
I think he was the most difficult one. I was like, damn, I'm at the sneaker store, right? I'm like, yo, listen, yo, you bro, like, listen, what's good, what's up? You always standoffish.
That's how
Whatever you need, whatever you want, bro, is, bro, big bro, listen, I'm outside.
Yeah.
Whatever you, even them, he older than all of us, but when we outside, or if y'all have y'all connections, I have our connections.
Word.
Together, it's infinity link. You get what I'm saying? It's infinity link. We see each other. People that I've been around since I was teenager, being outside, whatever, doing party promoting, in the military, is outside, know him, and they be like, "That's your papa." You never said. I said, "Cause I want you to know me."
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
Yo, that's Quill. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be, I don't play sports. I ain't got the talent to play sports. I don't play sports. So I gotta remix my own dish. You know what I'm saying?
That's the best part about it, though.
That was always bad though. Like being in sports and him being my pops, like coaches act different. Coaches want to treat you differently. Coaches want you to be like him. It's like Nah.
But you had it the hardest though. You had it the hardest.
Yeah, they trying to treat him like Marcus
you had it
Jordan.
the hardest. Nah, he had it the hardest.
Jordan.
He had it the hardest because of the simple fact that he played like my pops. He jumped like him. He shot like him. He was a late bloomer like him. It was just the same. So the way it mapped out was every coach seen it as he's gonna follow Wally's steps and just finish it. But like I said, sometimes in this game of basketball, man, it gives you the highest ups and it gives you the lowest lows, bro. Like it's the worst. And like I said, it's not bad. Like look at me. I'm a big dude, you feel me? But nobody would never guess what I play, how I play, or how I move. But at the end of the game, him being my dad was a bonus. Cause when the game is over, yo, how you play like that? Oh, your pop's Wally Dixon? Oh, that's why you play like that. That's not. Like, you feel me? Like, I never said that, but it was just on some, I worked for this.
I trained,
bro.
I worked for it.
I watched my pops.
Yeah.
Like, my pops, we trained probably, bro, our whole career, bro, we trained probably like 4 times. Like real train, because he was always traveling. You feel me? But I watched him, literally. I would sit and just scan the floor, scan how he off before the game, after games, what he eating, what he doing, how he doing this, how he doing that. Then my brother started playing. Now I'm watching my brothers.
Now, but listen, you gotta remember now. So Corey game was more. If I look, all right, so at 51 years old, right, and I'm looking at his whole style of his game, right? His game was based off of what people need in their life, which is defense. He was a defender, right? His defender hit the mid-range jump shot. So sometimes the defense don't really get talked about, but the defense is the best offense. Quattrell had my jumping. He had the handle stuff.
Man, he be going crazy.
Yeah, his shit he had, right? So I had him around that. And Corey had, like I said, the defender, he gonna win the game, he gonna close it out, right? So I didn't really have to teach him that much. Cause he had some shit that I had, but I didn't get credit for my defense. I got credit for my offense. But if you look at my highlight tapes, I stole the ball a lot. I deflected shit. I did stuff. So now me sitting back like, I ain't really got to teach him too much shit because the shit that he know, and I told him, that's going to keep on the fucking team and in the game. Really? He went to David Brilley. Everybody wanted him to go to Linda High. He go to David Brilley. I look back at some of his tapes and stuff.
Feeling that.
He mobbing out. He on a whole different vibe. But when I sit back and look at it, it go back to that journey, right?
The illest.
Everybody was mad he went to Brilley, Caucasian school, right? We have no problem with, we love everybody. So I'm like, all right, you gotta kill it. Like, you the man, was him and his other partner. I think one of your guys passed away, right?
Yeah, one of my boys passed away.
God rest him, right?
Shout out Nick, man.
He took advantage of that opportunity, but now fast forward. It was the connections that he had by going to those type schools, the connections that he had, and when it comes to the sports, everybody like, yo, Corey, he had to join, he was supposed to go to North Carolina State. I don't know what happened, whatever, but he went to another school in Florida. I don't know, no. I just caught in the moment. I remember, I went to AN1 shit, I was caught in the moment. Listen.
They had some fun.
When ESPN came to me and my wife, they said, look, Corey said he going to NC, I put it on his tube, gonna go to NC State, right?
But you let him choose his destiny. That's what matters. You might didn't want to, but you let him it's his life.
No, don't say that.
Really pushing me to go to college, and my pops was just like, "Yo, you gotta do something. You gotta, you know what I mean?
You gotta do something.
You go to work or go to the military.
I do a business, so
You know what
I
I'm saying?
do a lot of business without even going to class, not even going to college already. You know what I'm saying? I was already on my business stuff from him having the N1 stuff. I'm moving stuff. I'm selling this stuff at school.
The only person I know that could sell 3 boxes full of N1 gear in 3 days.
Yo, come
Only
to
person.
my house. Yo, I'm making calls. I got this stuff. I got this stuff. I'm telling him to sign stuff for me. Oh, what you need this for now? Yo, just sign.
I don't know what's going on. I just know that,
But I'm moving all the stuff. So I'm already on my business savvy stuff. But my mom's like, yo, go to school, get your degree. Nobody in the family got the degree. I said, you know what? I got you. Let me be a role model for my brothers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I saw my pops when he came in my life when I was maybe like 2 years old. You know what I'm saying? So I seen him really this is a real journey that I seen from me being a baby to him where he is now.
So you see the progression, yeah.
Progression. I see the growth. That helps me grow. You know what I'm saying? So I try to teach my brothers that. I'm gonna try to teach you that. Everybody that comes around me, I see a person who started from somewhere who didn't know what he was doing. And now he the man.
Figured it out,
Now he the best thing that ever happened to me. You know what I'm saying? Best thing that happened to us, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
You feel me?
That's a fact. That's a big fact.
What you gotta say, man? You been mad quiet, bro.
Been quiet. That's what
bro.
it is, yo. That's jam slam silence.
Nah, I don't know. Like I just got a question for like just all y'all. You know, y'all older than me, a lot older. Like, what's
Don't call us old now.
Oh, yeah, we ain't that old, bro. You right next to us for real. If you think about it.
Wiser.
y'all wiser?
Yeah, wiser.
What's one question like y'all had for anybody, or like just one question you wanted answered, but you just never had the opportunity to get the answer to?
About who? Like in life?
Life in general, just through your journey, whatever, like just whatever.
I mean, to be honest, I guess the question that I always answered was, the question that I never got a real answer for was like, why, I never understood why coaches wasted their time with me, knowing, like, trying to figure out what I was or who I was and trying to make me something that I'm not. So I never really understood that, you feel me? Like a lot of, like Pops know, I don't talk about it, you feel me? I don't never bring it up, but, you feel me? I went to school in Boston and the coach called Pops like, yo, your son too good to play here. I never went through nothing like that ever. You feel me? And that was a question that I never got an answer for. That's just something I never get an answer for because they'll never tell the truth. They hung up on Pops, bro.
I say, because I ain't the parent to be like, you know, oh, my kids is fucking go. Yeah. What did he do? Because he was like, yo, you know, we gotta let your son go. And I'm like, what did he do? I didn't do nothing. You know, it's just that this school here is for like the locals that's gonna be here for 4 years. I don't see him being here for 4 years. I said, so basically you saying what? He said, he's actually too good to be here. And I'm like, what? They spent all this money driving all the way to Boston, bro. It's cold ass weather.
It was terrible, bro. It was so
tell us about
everything, bro.
Brett Favre, what's his name?
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
He's next door to
The
us.
ball with his dog and stuff. And you telling us that.
Shout out Tom, man. Shout out the Bulldog.
That was me.
I hope you remember us. We brought your Bulldog to the front of the golf course, and you opened the door. Robert Kraft was on the mic. You feel me? You feel me? You got me right. Shout out Tom. You know, big Patriot Nation. You know what I'm saying?
I think to answer that question,
that was what it was.
You said, "What's a question I couldn't ask someone?" Or
that you can't answer, that you never got answered.
You never got the opportunity to get the answer to.
That's really something to think about.
It's a good question.
I
think for me it's gonna be. They would have to go back to my dad, I think. Grandpa was pancreatic cancer. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't find that out until after someone that I love dearly, who's my superhero.
That shit ain't good.
Like, the fuck? Like, that's something I would want to ask and hopefully get an answer to, which I don't think that I'm gonna get an answer now, but with the research and things like that, hopefully one day that we will get an answer.
It's a fact.
I think it will go back to
100%.
What the fuck is pancreatic cancer that took my dad? You know what I'm saying? That's what I would ask.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm trying to think.
This guy ain't just with some fucking chat GPT questions. That's what I'm trying to say. Like,
Definitely bullshit,
man. Like, yo.
But if you want to get tech, I'm saying, if we getting deeper in it, if we getting deeper in it.
No, it's good, but shit, man.
Here's a question I don't understand.
I ain't studied for this.
Here's a question I never got the answer for. How come when your life start going so good, it's always a proven fact that something bad about to happen? Whenever something good going on in your life, it's always a proven fact something bad about to happen.
God testing you.
Test
That's fake.
to see if you gonna fold.
Yeah.
You talking more? I think Control's talking more like you're in control of. Like, what's something you want? Like those. That right there is like, you know, you may say,
like something you may want to ask grandpa. You may want to have asked Pop.
Or someone,
Or
whoever.
somebody in the past.
That you
even
didn't get a
that's
chance
in
to
our
ask.
family, that's like just something that you want the answer to. You just never got the answer to. Or even a question from yourself, like, why am I like this? Why am I this way? Why do I do this? Why do I do that? Like something like that. Like
Oh, so hold on. Let's backtrack then. Since you said it like that, I got a more understanding of this Chat GPT thing.
It's not.
Listen, I know, it's a cute GPT, but listen, check this out. This is a question I want to ask to one of their best friends, LJ McGee. I would like to ask his father why he cut me. From 6th grade and 7th grade. What camera am I looking at? Number 2. Listen, Mr. McGee.
That's crazy. Man.
40 years. 7th grade. I asked you about it. You said you don't remember, but I remember. And I just want to ask you, why'd you cut me?
Next time I see Mr. McGee, I'm gonna ask him.
I know.
Yeah, he said
good enough.
Last time they asked, he said he don't remember.
I always see him in the barbershop. Next time I see Mr. McGee, I'm
you cut
asking
my
him,
pops?
hey Pops, hey Mr. McGee, why you cut my pops, yo?
But let's answer. What's the question? Let's answer this. We got 2 and 2 to go.
yeah. What you got from me, yo?
My joint might be a little deep.
I might
That's what we here for.
might not be deeper than mine though.
Might be.
Let's get deep.
You older. Go ahead.
Any kind of Diddy justice or Paul justice, gotta take a shot.
Pause.
Now, this is your opportunity for any sponsors out there, any alcohol, Diageo, whoever, but we
said,
have
you
some
gotta
on
go
this
first.
show is we're grown right
He
now.
supposed to go first in the
My
beginning.
young soldiers is grown right now, so we don't do the pause game. We don't do that really in Jersey.
Nah, we don't do
but we
that.
understand it. I was a part of that era of like the pause. But this is what we do here. We gonna take a shot. And anybody that can do anything that consider a pause, so this is your opportunity for you sponsors and you alcohols out there that you can be sipping on some mufti water, you know what I'm talking about? You're like Kill was saying, baby. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to put that out there, you know what I mean? And we on that big gas.
There we go. All right.
Yes,
So
sir.
your question was,
What was the question? What is a question that you never got the opportunity to get the answer to? Like, what's a question that you had for yourself? Maybe like for somebody that like grandpa, anybody in your life that may have passed, or just a question within yourself that just you always wanted the answer to.
all right. One question, all right, as growing up, right? I can't say why I was growing up, but as I got older, teenage years, I say teenage years to me being in the military and me meeting y'all, right? So we have a sister. She's younger than all of us.
Yeah.
So I always want to ask myself, okay, I found out I got brothers, one older, 2 younger. So I always want to ask you, like, damn, why I had to get left out? You got all sons. Yeah, I made off great. I'm doing very well, But a lot of black kids from Newark, New Jersey don't have that stamina, that don't have that strength, that heart. That I came back to Jersey after leaving the military, United States Navy, because I care for my community. I'm a veteran. I work for Newark Public Schools, for elementary school. I go to where I don't care how much I party, whatever. Them kids, hey, Mr. B, hey, Mr. Quill, I seen you in your slingshot. I seen you in the G8. I seen you in the neighborhood, yeah. I'm outside, I pull over, see my kids. Yo, the same noise you hear, the same stolen cars you hear in Newark, I hear that. So you see how I'm doing good? I was partnership with my man. He had a rental company. You can do everything I have done, plus more. Don't let if you missing a father or a mother present, or even both parents, don't let that stop you. That ain't your destiny. God, your story is already written. The good and the bad. So I always went like, dang, like, you had sons, and I'm like, dang, wow. I watched you. I done played your game when I was younger. I don't watched you. My older brother loves you. Loves you. Like, dang. Why I had to be a black sheep? Because that's how I felt when the situation at your house for grandpa's we passed. I'm the black sheep and I ain't even asking for nothing. I came with stuff.
To answer that question, you know, going through those times is not intentional. This shit new to me. It's new for me. It's not like I had a manuscript to say this is what it's supposed to be there. All I know is that I want for my children what my dad was able to provide for me. So when it was those times when you like, yo, fuck dad, he's fucked up, da-da-da-da, why I feel this way, I felt that same way because I didn't know how. I didn't know how to come to my wife and say, yo, I think I may have a kid, or I've been hearing about a kid, da-da-da-da-da. I just didn't know because, and during those times, time goes by. And I want y'all to know, like, it ain't nothing where I say, man, fuck him, or fuck the kid. No, there was never that. It was never that. It's just like, I don't know how to deal with this as a young man. I don't know how. I don't know how to, but who I will say is my sister Kim. You know, she was a glue to a lot of things. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Aunt Kim, man.
Shout out
Love you,
Aunt
baby.
Kim.
But
5 Heart Catering, you heard?
But
5 Heart Catering.
during those times, I'm not understanding it. You know what I'm saying? But I tell you one thing for sure, man, she's fucking treat each and every one of y'all the same. I remember Kia Younger, she's sending clothes down there. And even what y'all sister situation, you know. Once again, I commend y'all mom. Your mom, Kia mom, I commend them. You know what I'm saying? I commend them because they was mom and pop, right? I commend that. And hopefully this can help somebody settle some situations, but sometimes it's always 2 sides or 3 sides to a story. And I'll take full blame. You know, but we have to, what we doing right now, we gonna have to come back and do this, and the kid's sitting right there.
Facts.
I'm happy I'm happy for all my children, right? But I remember my father saying that I never wanted to come to a time where my kid asks me for something I can't give it to him. I'm still working. Everything I'm doing to this day ain't for me. At 51 years old, I say this humbly. I've been to over 20-something countries. I've had the most fun on the highest level. I had fun on levels that I denied to have more fun. I did it all. I don't need to do no other shit at all.
No Diddy.
At all.
No Diddy parties. No Diddy
everything
parties.
I'm doing.
Now he played for
It's for
Diddy.
y'all, yo.
We got pictures.
Nah, listen. You gotta be playing with this shit. I played for Diddy team by way Mousy. So I didn't play for Diddy or with Diddy, none of that shit.
Bad Boys.
Shout out to Diddy, Bad Boy for Life, all that stuff like that.
What's a question that you never had the answer to, that you never got the opportunity to get the answer to from somebody or whatever your case may be?
It's crazy. I'm gonna piggyback off my bro Quill because we kind of got the same situation in a different situation. So one thing, I'm older than you. So one thing you got better than me is you able to sit down and talk to your pops. You know what I'm saying? This is not my real pops, but this is my pops. This is my real dad. You know what I'm saying? No matter blood, whatever, this is my real dad. So you able to ask him questions, yo, why wasn't it me? When I was 3, 4 years old, maybe 2, 3 years old, I was sitting in the hallway. My pops never showed up. Yo, I'm coming. He never came. So for me to grow up and to see that, and then to have my life transpire and certain things happen and I act a certain way, mentally I go back to that like, damn, I wonder am I run away because nobody was there for me, or I just bounce. You know what I'm saying? I try to think back like, am I that way because of that? So the question I would ask, or I would have to ask, you know what I'm saying? Why is it that you wasn't there? Or why you never came? Or why you never, even when we older, have a conversation about certain things? You know what I mean? I see him now in the street or whatever, it's just, yo, what's up? Regular handshake or whatever. So that's why I say, respectfully, it's good that you able to have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? You able to at least see where Pops can right some of his wrongs.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And y'all could go forward in that. So for me, mentally, I'm at a standstill because I won't get that question asked. I got to answer it myself. Or I don't even answer. I just let my moms and my pops who took over. I don't even care for that no more. You know what I'm saying? I see what they made me. I see what they got me. But mentally in the back of my head, I'm still like,
I don't think I don't think it's too late. Because so when I met who's my wife now, Mona, Corey was 4 years old. And it was more like I was young, and it's like this my son. That's my son. There, it's what I mean. I know his dad, Corey, and we never had no issues. They older. My wife's older than me. You know what I'm saying? So I never had no issues. I couldn't ask those questions like why this, why that. But once again, I knew that it was more than just my lady at the time. She had a son. And I was willing at that time to be like, I'm young. I'm like, it's okay. Like, I couldn't fucking be like, yo, come on, we're gonna go fishing. I had nothing myself. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, all this is new to me.
You sound like me. When I was in the military, and it was a chick that I was dealing with in high school, case can be. Before I went to the military, that I went to, whatever case can be, I'm in Japan. Get a phone call back in Jersey. What's up? Hey, yo, such and such, she pregnant. I said, put on the phone. She's like, yo. I said, you pregnant? She said, yeah. I said, is it mine? Let me know, is it mine? I was 19 when I went to the military. She said, look, I don't know. It could be yours or my boyfriend's. I said, all right, cool. I said, why you never said nothing to me? She said, look, you want a whole nother relationship. You're doing good. I said, listen, if it's mine, I'm gonna take care of it. Out of state, I'm gonna take care of it. Because I know how I feel not having a dad, So I'm gonna give you the biggest, I'm gonna give you your props up, kissing me, because at the end of the day, I take it as now, at this moment right now, I take it as what I did for that little girl, she's 13 now, about to be 14. You did for him. I can't, if I could fix my own wrongs to a certain extent, to a certain level, let me do that. It was rough back then. I'm 19, I'm Japan, Colombia, Hawaii, through the Panama Canal. I got more than enough to give. More than enough to give. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, when you first met Mona, you might not have everything, but as time going, you gaining, you open up, you being mature, you learning, you have more to give to somebody that you didn't have to give to.
It's growth.
So you his angel, and I was her angel at the time. We don't speak no more like that. We're not the same as it was. But at the end of the day, when somebody needed a helping hand, I was able to be there. I feel as though that was the same with him. So
at the time I needed him.
Yeah.
He just was a guardian angel that popped up like, yo, this, you know what I mean? It just happened organically and naturally.
Absolutely.
And for those that don't know, like this is unscripted because we never talked about this, and I never said to him like, yo, fuck your pops. We never even had this conversation. So once again, like on this couch right here,
this conversation is one of one.
This is what it is, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Knowing how to treat my son or daughter. You feel me? But being that my pops came into my life, he showed me how to be a man, showed me like, yo, this is what you do no matter the situation. You know what I'm saying? And I bless him, I thank him for that. Even my mom showed me like, listen, no matter what, if you gotta hold your kid down,
you gotta hold it down.
Hold it down. You know what I'm
Put
saying?
it down.
But that when those situations, when your pops is not there, we're a great example of coming out of something positive. Because you get right.
Something may get taken from you for a reason. That person may not be developed enough, or he don't know what to do.
Right.
Like you said, you didn't have a manuscript of how to be a dad.
Nobody.
I was blessed with 5 godfathers. Maybe only one of them had kids at the time. And when I had kids, he was blessed with 3 girls. So I was his son. My other godfather, he didn't have a kid until I was 9, 10 years old, so I was his only child. I'm blessed. I love them to death. All of them, all my godfathers. Those are my godfather Bobby, that was my pops. Just how Brooklyn is your first grandchild, that's his first grandchild. Because he didn't have to do it. He was a street dude. My mother said, listen, you go off the street, you can claim I quit every year. You get off these streets. Because you look at me as a son, do right. I want you to do right by my son. You did right by him.
Respectfully.
All of us. So
Thank you.
back from the beginning of the conversation of the episode, we all got something. Everybody mess up. Everybody make mistakes. I don't know nobody that's perfect.
Everybody's perfect.
Nobody's perfect.
Everybody's still learning.
Oh.
To this day.
You learn.
Right
You
now.
51, I'm 31. We still learning.
It's gonna
We're
help
still learning from you.
somebody.
I'm still getting lessons from you.
And we learning from each other.
Lessons.
Because like he said, like there's no manuscript for life. Like nobody can tell you. Nobody who died can tell you how to live. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Like you can't. Nobody gave you the blueprint to life. Like everybody's just doing their best at this point. Nobody know what to do. Nobody know how to live. We just doing what we can.
And we all trying shit.
Exactly. We all trying.
That's what life is about, though. Life is about the unexpected. You feel me?
Exactly.
But it's about
Because
how you adapt. Yes,
that too. And some people adapt, some people don't. And the ones that don't adapt, you feel me? You see where they fall. And it's funny because I remember in high school when I transferred to Linden, you feel me? The conversations was different. Coming from a prep school, the conversations went from, oh, everybody going to get SATs and everybody getting ready to go to college. That's at St. Benedict's.
I took my
At Linden,
CT at St.
you
Benedict.
transfer to Linden, them conversations turned into, look around you. Look to your left, look to your right. You're going to see them on the corner. You're going to see them sitting in front of the liquor store. You're going to see them, some of them might die. And safe to say, it became true because it was like, dang, like you think that is not, at that age, you think like, they just talking. They just talking. Then as soon as you go away, I went away to school, came back. Two of my friends passed away. Shout out Dazzy. Feel me? Then you got some of my friends, they addicted to certain things and some standing on corners and it's crazy because you look back, I was 15, 16, she telling us that. And I'm thinking, nah, you know what I'm saying? Nah.
Yeah.
And then now I see people that I was close to in high school. They strung out. They messed up, but they still remember. Like 3 years ago, one of the dudes I was cool with in elementary school came to the crib looking for me.
The high school you.
The high school me.
You talking about
Wesley. Shout
yeah.
out West, man. Wherever you at, man. I don't know. Wherever
West,
you at,
that's
man.
right, baby.
Praying for you, bro.
Yeah, he was. I was looking. I'm looking on the ring camera. I'm like, yo, man, who? See, they know. I'm quick to go get the ratchet. Who is this at the joint? Like, don't look like they're supposed to be because it just. And this is my little young boy, right?
Bro, I used to give him my. When I came from Benz, I gave him all my sneakers,
Wesley.
all of that.
Wesley.
Bro, he like, yo, he came here, Andre, he came to the crib looking for him to who? To like, he was at the rec, I want to play one-on-one, right? And he says, Quentin here? And mind you, I haven't seen him in years, bro. So for him to still remember where I lived at, and you know what I mean? It kind of made me think like, my pop said he looked like he was going backwards, like he was trying to figure out. Like he was trying to figure out, like he said he was trying to figure out, like, yo, the Quentin still live here? Like, I'm trying to play ball with, he said we was hooping at the rec. I probably told him that when we was in high school. And he just remembered, I mean, he's so strung out. He just remembered, like, yo,
you might be his angel, bro.
you know what I'm saying?
I think Wesley went through some mental stuff, but we haven't seen him in a long. Like that's our young boy. Like,
That was the last time I
in a
seen
long
him
time.
on the ring.
He's there asking for him, for Quintrell.
My little brother. That's what I'm trying to say. So you
yo.
know,
Who this guy, yo? Who is just at the store with this long joint on? Somebody he want to play ball. Man, that's supposed to be a breaker, yo.
But when I came home from St. Benedict's, bro, that's the first person I saw though. I gave him my sneakers. I gave him everything because I wanted him to be. But he was hooping with sneakers with a hole on the bottom, and bro, I get free kicks from St. Benedict's, bro. Take them, just take them, bro. Even if you don't wear my size, just take them, bro. Like he was wearing them junks every day, man. And like you said, I might have been his angel.
You did something good that he remember.
You feel me? And when my pops called me and said, yeah, yo, Wesley was just here, I started laughing at first, but then he started saying like, yeah, he was kind of bugged out. Like he just was this and this. But I to this day, I still think like, yo, I hope he okay. I pray he okay, just because of the simple fact that he was able to remember where I lived at from way back when. You feel me? He done lived in so many different places, but he remembered that crib. He remembered that street.
He remember a good time.
Yeah.
That's a
That's
fact.
right. He remember a good experience. I remember I had a good experience with this person. Matter of fact, let me see what's up with him. My man L from Greensboro, North Carolina. I'm from Jersey. When I was in the Navy, every chance I got to come back to Jersey, because I wasn't. My family North Carolina, but it's like I'm Jersey, bro.
Good time.
I've been with him. Me and my boy been like rocking out together 12 years.
That's dope.
I born in Jersey one weekend. He done spent 5 since his birthday. But I tell people, when you go to the military or if you go to college, you got boys that play ball, y'all have a different experience with each other and friendship, bonding.
That's a fact.
With somebody that you probably play ball with in a city park. So me and him, we really locked in like as if I knew you since I was 3-4 years old. Cause we experienced certain things. Your boy Wesley, he experienced certain things that made him feel good.
You knew it was
a good time then.
Yeah, it was a good time.
man. I was like, probably like 17. I done shot down to Miami, right? Me and my man, Nell, and my cousin Kyrie, right? We had a hotel. We done did ourselves right quick. We got a hotel. Bruh, we got down to Miami. We on the corner of this hotel, bro. We got crackheads. They got pizza. Pops in them is probably like across the road. They got a Lambo in the lobby. Look, they got a Lamb in the lobby. They got motherfuckers walking through. It's crazy. So we like, yo, we trying to get over here. So boom. I think that night we might have. I think we stayed there that night.
No. What happened was, I think was Fam with it. Fam, was you with us on that trip? Miami when they got their own rooms and all that.
No, Fan wasn't there. It was Snoop and
Snoop and Mark. So I was happy that they're young. They I don't know how the fuck they did it, but they booked their own rooms and all that. They did whatever they did. They was right. They was close by. We stayed at a hotel where it was like where they go where they dock for the ships, for the cruise ships and all that.
Okay.
So we in a crazy joint. I joined like $400 a night. Right?
Crazy.
This the And1 money. And1 paid for this. Let's be real. And1 paid for this. Right? So we got the crazy rooms. They right on the corner. I go across the street, they on the corner. So he was like, yo, Pops, yo, I don't know, man. No, I came over and I said, yo, why y'all sitting on the curb? Because they was sitting on the curb outside the hotel. So it looked strange to me, right? So I was like, yo, why y'all ain't? He was like, nah, Pops, we just chilling, man. We ordered some pizza. So I'm like, y'all gotta wait outside for the pizza? Nah, you know. Yo, show me the room. I go in the room, bro. That shit had like graffiti on the wall. It was bad. It was bad.
Yeah, the motel is sick.
No, O-Town. Even no M, no nothing. O-Town.
I told you, we like
O-Town.
we like 17. We smoking flavor black and mild.
Mark, they was at Beauty Rest Hotel.
Right?
It was bad.
But shit, the
O-Town was bad, yo.
the next morning, I don't know the
Part of the cartel.
Now we on the strip. Right on the corner. What was we on? Collins.
On Collins, because so we was leaving. We played that night, whatever. We was going to, I think it was Jacksonville, let's just say, maybe. Wait.
Yeah, they left.
Let's say, whatever it was. I said, listen.
After the
y'all
game,
got
they
my
left.
room for,
After
I think
the
I had
game,
my
they
room
left.
for maybe a day or 2 days. Don't do nothing bad in this room. Don't touch nothing. Don't drink nothing to these little shits in this club. Shit, don't do nothing. Right? So Snoop, thank God to Snoop. Shout out to Keisha from Philly. What you call mom? The one that sing with came to Colin House, Kayla, Infinity, she was out there. Shout out to her. They made sure they was good. You know what I'm saying? And all I'm saying is this. I was happy as hell. I don't know how they did the ticket. I don't know who paid for it. I don't know how they did the shit. But I said, you know what? Y'all can have my room. 400 something a night. Don't do nothing that they did at that shit across the street that y'all did. Don't do none of that shit. It's Ferraris out here. It's Lambos. It's this big shit, yo.
It's the one right here.
We stayed at the same hotel, bro. That's how fire was. Right on the corner strip, everything, bro. I wish I could say what my man Marco did. Shout out to my man Marco, back then, but he was wilding for us back then. He was wilding. We had a nice sandwich spot right across the street. It was crazy. Like I said, we was only like
Say that. We're gonna talk about the camera.
Now check this. So look. This one. So this brings me to fast forward to this, and also the backtrack real quick. Yo, we going to bed to get your pops, man. I'm dad. You know know what I'm saying? Like, we could sit right the fuck here. We could talk. We could ask them questions. That could be a whole fucking segment of what would you ask someone. That could be your segment, your joint. What would you ask someone that you just can't ask that person, right? Now, I'm gonna get to this real quick. You know, hit me in my head. I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say. But what was I gonna say?
Short term.
No. I was fast forwarding to something. Oh, so you, the youngest, right? I know you don't know how this money at one point was made, or this, that, and the third. You was a part. You didn't be a part.
I got
You was a
suspended from
part. But
school
all I'm gonna
from
say is this, though. I just want to say this, like, right? So it brings us up to where we at right now. With this main event of friends, this content center, this, that, and the third, you know, everybody's a content era, right? I want us collectively, right, to be able to come up with different things and we could share those moments that we just didn't have. I know for me, it mean a lot to me. What I mean by that is that whatever ideas, we come over here, we do whatever bag we get, like, this is it right here, yo. Like, we gonna make sure that we able to share those moments. So whatever you didn't have, Brooklyn gonna have. Teddy got, yo. Fucking dog, my dog, I love him, yo. Teddy got, so
Word.
So
Shout out Teddy, man.
I'm telling y'all what
Teddy June.
my out goal is to make sure that whatever it was, man, and I want you to know this too. Don't think that they lived a certain fucking lifestyle than you. Like, that and one shit, all that, it was cool with that thing, but we had struggling times, yo. Like, it wasn't just like fucking pops over here with this right here, and then as me maturing that, I understand that it's not always monetary. It's just like love, like, yo, like, I want to turn around and see my pops, yo, or see my moms, yo, like, so as I'm maturing and getting older, so I want you to know that, like, I take all that and accountable. You know what I'm saying? I take all that, I think about all of that. So as long as I have a breath in my body, everything that I do, I want my family to be involved, especially my children.
But see,
to be involved.
For me, that's why when I started coming around Aunt Kim first, you know, that started being around y'all or at granddad apartment, you know, they come through. I never needed anything. I just needed love. You know what I'm saying? I just needed the, I'm here. I need the little nudge, yo.
What up, bro?
I'm here, you know? That's any chance I get, I try to, all three of us I have a different situation, relationship with each one. You know, so some people come in like, yo, I need this, I need that. I never, like, shout out my mother Audrey. My mother Audrey, my grandmother, and my Aunt Gina, like, those three women. When I say they did even when I messed up, they always made sure me and my brother and sister was good. And I was the youngest. My brother and sister, they had their dads. Their dad was around in their life, you know? That's why I said, again, I was blessed with 5 godfathers that we got you, don't worry about it. So when I came around, I'm like, okay, I got extended family. Like, I like to travel. I love North Carolina. So when they said, oh, we're going to Sumter, me and Bashanti got stranded. We got stranded. We didn't know. We in Columbia, South Carolina. We didn't know they had a small airport at 5 o'clock. Nobody knew that the airport closed. Everybody leave at 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh, that's crazy.
We missed the flight. Me and her had to be work at 7:30 Monday morning. We called out there, yo, look, we got to get back. This is the weekend. Grandpa died that Wednesday, the following Wednesday. Grandpa not feeling bad. I didn't understand what kind of cancer he had. My mother
One thing he never showed it,
from
though.
colon cancer. He was a strong man since I met him. He gonna talk his shit.
Showed it.
He was a strong man. I said, yo, we gotta get back. Now they said, take my truck. We drove from South Carolina. I had a chick. She said, look, I'm in Gadsden, South Carolina. Give me about 2 hours. I'm gonna come and get you. Take my car and go to Jersey. Like one of my closest friends. She said, I'm in Gaffney, South Carolina. I'm gonna drive to Sumter, take my car, and whenever you can get back to Jersey, I'll fly up there to get the car back. But now they say, yo, take the car, we're gonna go. Anything that, now we more in cahoots with each other. You okay, look, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I pull up. Beforehand, my connection with y'all was Aunt Kim. That's why everything they said, I don't care if it's a cookout, pool party,
No,
food
definitely.
giveaway.
outside.
I pull up.
Definitely a glue.
Fact.
I pull up. I wanna know my dad's side. I don't care how old I am. At least I got a chance. Like I got a chance. I don't want to wait until how when grandpa dad used like I want my kids, like you said, you made a statement. I don't want to. I'm not gonna say exact words. I can't remember what it was, but I'm paraphrasing. Be like, yo, like when I pass away, when my time comes that I pass away, like I want my kids to make me feel like I was their Superman, and I took that, So after the fact, I always stayed on some chill, humble. So when I think it was your wife, after you talked about the me being son, she's like, oh, well, why didn't he have a suit? Why didn't he didn't have a whole suit?
She said, because how it was presented to her, it was presented to her like she gonna be mad or something. And my wife Mona said, "Oh, well, if I know that was his son, he would have had all gray on like his brother,
like y'all." And then
we don't, our household. You'll see, you gotta pull up. Like we don't do that, yo. Like that shit based off love. So you got to remember this. And even with however any of y'all ever felt, you gotta remember, I take accountable for both sides because I had my dad, I had my mom, but I never had both of them in the same house. Ever. My mom and my dad got married later on. My mother was the second female. You know what I'm saying? So I never want nobody, even to this day, I don't want nobody to ever think that I took advantage or I just said this or I just was a motherfucking sperm donor or this, that, and the third. Nah, however y'all felt, I don't want to say the same, but I had those same feelings. I just didn't know how to deal with them feelings. You know what I'm saying? But this right here is therapy, not only for us, but for others, because we ain't the only ones that got this story. Mm-hmm. And we ain't gonna be the only ones that got this story. But look, let's fast forward now, right? So with this space that we have, because this is a family shit. I eat, he eat, y'all eat, we eat together, right? I see this as that whatever space we create, whatever bag we create, we gonna eat from that bag together. All that shit, whatever you thought, he thought, you thought, or you thought, or I thought, or they thought, that's a thought that just a thought because with this space that we have, and this is y'all ever shit. So y'all supposed to pause. This is what we do with this shit. Y'all, like I'm gonna do what I can do. You know, I got morals, I got certain things, but like this space is like this y'all space. This is y'all space to be able to come collectively and figure out how to get to the bag. We don't have to. Most people don't have no space. They don't have a camera. Joker just making the bag inside of a room with a camera and no light and they phone. So this ain't gonna make or break us, but if we got an opportunity to create our own lane, let's take advantage of it. So my question is, how important is this space or how important is the era that we in right now? Because I'm learning every single day. I have learned shit from each and every one of y'all. I've learned something. You never stop learning.
I feel like this is a space for us collectively and you as well to grow together.
And learn one another.
This is a place where we can all come and sit and talk about whatever it is. Entertainment, sports, relationships, whatever we need to talk about amongst each other and get collective responses from each other. And we could gain knowledge of one another and help one another.
And also it's gonna wind up helping others. Somebody gonna say this and be like, yo, Quinn, I wanna talk. Yo, Quinn, like, cause it's like, I tell people we have similar stories with different music behind it, right? A lot of people are not gonna go to a strength. I'm not saying we're no doctor. But just for me, just sitting here and conversating with my sons is therapy. It's therapeutical for me. So imagine what it's gonna do to somebody else because they don't know how to. They don't know how to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to. God damn it, this is a start.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I definitely got mad, I got mad hit ups with one of your episodes when you was talking about me, and then but people was like, yo, so like, how you feel that he bring you? I said, it feel good.
So it feel good to be.
It feel good.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's been mad players that took mad long to become a Hall of Fame, but they knew who they was.
Yeah.
Acknowledgement.
That's a fact.
Absolutely.
You took this to knowledge, right or wrong. Some people go through life and be like, I'm always right. I'm always right. Oh, it's what I think and that's it. That's not correct way to live life or want to live life. Cause you're talking more than you listening. You may learn more while you listening.
That's a fact.
So when I seen it, I said, all right, okay.
Let's go.
BK Granddad, let's go. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, shout out my boy Will, because he told me this the other day. He was like,
Come on.
he was like, he said we all living in the movie that we'll never be able to sit down and watch. Meaning like, he was saying like, he said like, I could sit down. He said like right here, right now, I'm watching your movie.
Yeah.
You watching my movie, but you'll never be able to sit down and watch your own movie. And that's what he was messing me up with, because we was thinking like we was having a deep conversation. He was just saying how like that's why we gotta live our life the way we want to live it. You feel me? Don't let nobody dictate how we live, because we living in a movie for real. Just that you never notice how when we go out, when it's over, everybody be like, yo, that just was a movie, yo. Tonight was a movie.
It's experience.
They watched us. I watched you go party. I watched you go party, right?
Party hard.
But y'all watched me party. Y'all watched me grow into, you know what I mean? It went from the court, literally, y'all watched me go from the court to the club to the next thing. Quintrell watched me grow. I watched you go from being on the court. Bro, you driving a Tesla, bro.
Shit.
You working to be an electrician. No, for real though. This is what I'm saying. I'm watching your movie.
Watch everybody each other grow.
Yeah.
But just think about it. We'll never be able to sit down and pop the movie in and watch our movie.
The only time, like, I don't know, like, if it's true or not, but people say, like, before you die, your whole life flashes before your eyes.
That's a
That's the only
fact.
way you'll, hopefully, God forbid, or
You see
hopefully that happens. Like, that's the only way you'll ever see your own movie
Yeah.
or your own life or the experiences you
Man,
had.
I wish I could play my joint back right
Listen.
now.
Exactly.
yo.
Like, there's so
You-
many experiences.
You'll
so
watch
many
a movie.
experiences that I wish I could go back to, or like, just like, oh, like I just like maybe a move that I did in a game, or like something I just did, like dunked with somebody, or like I wish I could go back to that, but
Yeah.
I just can't. Like it's just impossible. You can't take something back from the past, or you can't fix the past. You can't change nothing, and that's just
Sometimes that's how it's wrote though.
exactly.
That's how it's written. Sometimes that's just the script for life.
You have lived more days than you will live.
Of course,
Facts.
tomorrow ain't promised never to anybody.
Tomorrow anything can happen.
Lived more
Right
days on this earth.
When we leave here, anything can happen. God forbid. Anything, bro. I'm just thankful to have y'all here. For real, for real. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm thankful to have everybody here, but I'm thankful to have y'all here as my brothers, because at the end of the day, we look up to each other. And you feel me? Like, and like I said, it don't matter who older, it don't matter who younger. It's certain things that we may feel or go through that, yo, I gotta go talk to Quintrell about this, yo. Yo, I gotta go talk to Corey. I gotta talk to Quill about this, because at the end of the day, we got each other. And
we
nobody
all-
got us.
we all got different
Nobody
experiences.
got us.
We all experience
Everybody
different
experienced
things.
something
Experience,
different.
like-
It don't matter the age. He probably experienced something I never experienced.
That's a
I
fact.
know something I experienced that none of y'all ain't experienced. I know that for 1,000% sure.
Yeah.
So we all, I'm happy to be here. We gonna make it work.
I'm just glad that we're able to be like this instead of
But we should
like
definitely
that.
use this space, man, to collectively grow as individuals and as brothers. You know what I'm saying? Because this is something that, like Pop said, that everybody don't really got. You know what I mean? This is like being spoon-fed something that we just got to take over.
This
Like
our-
he said,
this our
we never.
playground.
Right.
This has never
This our
been done
playground.
before.
This our playground.
I'm looking at one, right, Mark? This has never been done before. This conversation is one of one. This is a therapy session. This is everything that we talked about. Everything we talked about today has never been came up before, has never been spoken on. But right now, you see how we laid the format, we laid the foundation. Now we growing from here. That's just how it go.
These are the conversations people don't want to have or scared to have
Scared to have.
Don't know how to.
or don't know how to.
You know what I'm saying? You just don't really know if you want those questions answered sometimes.
I think the starting point for a conversation like that is just say what you gotta say. What's gonna hurt?
People be scared of the answer they gonna get.
That's all.
Sometimes the answer
answer's not good.
The answer
But it's the truth.
It's a fact.
You want to hear a good answer that's law, or you want to hear a good answer that's true?
Absolutely.
Give me the
They
truth.
always say the truth hurts.
I'm going to accept it. I'm not going to accept it, but you've been honest with me.
And I
And
know.
accountability. A lot of people don't want to take accountable. Like I always knew that at some point, anything in my life that I'm gonna have to hold up to that shit. Like I'm gonna be held accountable, and that's what. Like let's talk about real quick, like with politics, right? So a lot of people look at the parties, independent, Republican, Democrat. Forget that party stuff. Hold the individuals accountable. You got right now, we got a what they call it in the Capitol in the government a shutdown.
Shutdown.
But they getting paid. So forget the parties. What about the people? The individuals have to be held accountable. I'm willing to be held accountable for anything that I did in my life because I know that every knee shall bow. I ask God for repentance, the Creator for repentance for things. But a lot of people don't get a chance to understand and know that this shit wasn't intentional. Anything I ever did in my life, man, it wasn't intentional if it hurted someone. It wasn't intentional. I don't intentionally hurt people, especially my children, yo. I don't intentionally try to hurt y'all or not be there for y'all or can't fucking come through for y'all. That ain't intentional. But I know that I'm taking a sacrifice because when I take my last breath, I'm going to know that my kid's going to be good.
Fact.
My wife, my family gonna be good. If my kids is good and they're outside beyond my wife, they're gonna be good. They're gonna be in position to make sure that my grandkids is good. So I gotta sacrifice because I did a lot of shit. I did things already. I did it. How much fun can I have? Consider what they say is fun. So now I wanna make sure that everything is good and use what I get paid for people to use my name and likeness. So why I don't want to use that with my family? Especially my immediate family, which is y'all. Y'all my immediate family. Something happened to me, y'all name's gonna be on that shit, bold letters. It's my immediate family.
Like he said, he wasn't gonna get security guards. He said security guards ended after we got older. So now we hit security guards now. So
My security guards and Big Fam ain't going nowhere.
Big Fan, that's legendary, man. Shout out Fam.
Big Fam,
Gosh,
see y'all, you know shit.
the Bodman.
You know shit. Yo, listen, if you ever got that one person who could say, I could fuck this nigga life up, man, Ninja. Excuse me, you 40. But Big Fam, like he was there, he saw that. And my brothers like Mutai, New York, Raji, and they know my heart. I've been showing you pictures and now shit. That's my son, So, like you always say, we can't get back time. But if I can have another 20 years or something with y'all, man, I'm fucking happy as hell. That'll be the icing on my cake. But I want us to be able to experience, man, and it's my sole duty to not be able to get back time, but be able to do things to where that time that was missed won't even amount to the time that the Creator give us to be able to share and celebrate.
You comfortable with the bed that you made?
Yeah, absolutely.
Now
Absolutely. I'm comfortable with it.
Yeah,
it's legendary.
Good, bad, different. I'm never going to tell her shit that made me look
she's
good.
changed. Yeah,
Might flip the bag. Might get the mattress around.
It's 1,000
All
shit
that
right here.
Yeah, gotta be.
But that's okay though, because this right here, this has started something right here.
Foundation.
This just started something, I told you. So we gonna try to, like I said, we may not have been around like that, but we gonna try to be there for Brooklyn as much as we can. You feel me? Because that's our niece now. You feel me? I ain't never been an uncle before. You feel me? And we all learning. And I pray that we all have nieces and nephews. I pray that we all be able to share this moment, especially with pops, with our moms, with our family, because like he said, a lot of people can't do this, bro. A lot of people don't get a chance to be able to sit down, and a lot of people wait till it's too late to try to talk about this type of things or try to talk about these things. And I'm thankful, you feel me, that we we men, bro. We sat down and we, you know what I mean? We ain't know how this was gonna go. We ain't know what we was gonna talk about. We ain't go this is
over it.
nothing. This
I ain't
is
talking
not,
to them.
we ain't had no paper, we ain't had no notes, nothing. This
I
was
ain't talking
all
to them and say, yo, we're gonna talk about
yo,
this.
we on the way up here.
They kept saying, what we gonna talk about? They kept saying that.
all week. All
like,
week.
yeah,
I'm like,
All week. I'm like, what we talking about?
what I'm talking about?
What we talking about? He said, yo, anything.
I'm like,
I just kept saying, yo, just follow my lead. Let me
But-
break this ice.
Right here, if you can't see it now, if you couldn't see it before, you can see it now. We all got parts of him because we all just adapted to our situation. We adapted to it. We elevated. That's just how it go.
But this is for Quill. Don't ever feel like you can't call, text, man, whatever you need. Want to pop up one day, man. Yo, I need my bro. I need this, I need that. Listen, mi casa, su casa, whenever you want.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. About a few months ago, right? I'm at a baby shower at what's it called, Club Eaton,
I mean, I know that's
around the corner,
same
Phil,
place.
right?
No, it's not eating no more.
It's like, you know,
what are you talking about?
it's a venue, right?
By Dunkin' Donuts.
By Dunkin'
One of my
Donuts.
mans, right? So
Yeah.
I leave. I'm like, dang. I know the block. That's about. I know where y'all where the crib at because of the railroad,
Anytime,
right? So I go to the. No exaggeration. I go to the crib. I said, I think it's the house right here.
But the basketball goal?
No, I
Because
see.
everybody
I
think
see
it's the basketball
No.
goal.
I figured exactly that was the house. 100% sure because after the fact when y'all posted about the Durango,
Okay.
so I said, I feel like the house, but I don't want to just ring the doorbell. And then like 2 weeks later, you said somebody was supposed to fix the brakes for the Durango. I said, that was the house. Yo. I'm like,
Right,
damn,
anytime.
I was sitting there contemplating like,
Yo, if you outside, bro,
like,
Yeah,
yo.
what it is.
bro, if you live
I'm
by,
like,
just
damn,
pull up, bro. We here. Nah, I
No, it was
promise you.
like,
Oh,
it was like Saturday, like 3, 4 in the afternoon. The Durango was parked head in the driveway.
Oh, yeah. That
I'm
was
like,
it.
yo,
Pull up.
that's the house.
Pull up.
That's a
somebody was
fact.
home, bro.
Yeah, but with me and your wife, y'all mom, we broke the ice at the grand opening here. You know, that's behind that door closed. It's a new chapter. Turn the page. You know, she embraced my daughter. We had a great time at the grand opening, and that sometimes you don't have to say sorry. Your actions will show like, yo, look, that was then.
This is
It was
not-
just a surprise for all of us.
Man, they both.
I say sorry. My
both still
I actually
learning.
gonna speak. I say
So
sorry.
sometimes your
intentional.
I might fuck up like. But I don't really want to. I ain't even. You're my little brother. I gotta say sorry to you.
Yeah.
My actions like, yo, come on, we gonna grab something to eat, bro.
Do something.
If yo, we
Solid.
over here, we gonna enjoy ourselves. You know. So, and that's how I took that day when I came to the grand opening with Brooklyn. So ever since I'm like, man, ain't no love lost, man. I'm here. I ain't going nowhere. I'm
How it
here.
go. It's no need for
Next
apologies.
Yeah,
It's
man.
all actions. But it's movie time. Y'all know how we do.
It's over. You already know what's going on.
We the movie bros. This how we move. We outside, man.
Coming to a camera near you.
Coming
You
to
know,
a
just-
camera near you, man.
On the closeout, we're gonna go with this way right here. Boom. Anything you want to say to the world? What to expect? Whatever you want. Whatever.
Shout out your business,
this
man.
is-
Listen, man.
What you doing now?
We gonna sign off. I'm gonna give love to my bros, to my pops. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate just being here, being able to share the couch with them, being able to talk, being able to express things that I probably never expressed before. Getting a chance to grow with them. Many more episodes coming on. We're gonna start our own podcast, man. It's gonna be crazy.
Yo, shout out to the whole Main Event podcast. It's a beautiful spot y'all got. I want to thank y'all for embracing me the way that y'all need to embrace. You know, it may take one person a year, it may take one person 2 years, 2 weeks, you know, but y'all never turned my back. Turned your back on me. And even if y'all did, I still was coming to any event because I want to share. Like, listen, I'm not here for who he is, who his legendary, his who he is, his accolades. You know, I see y'all been doing y'all thing since I've started following y'all on social media 10 years ago. I'm here. All I gotta do is call me. In state, out of state. You know, Mark, thank you. You know, I see he listened to you. You know, Fame was my first time meeting you, but appreciate it. You always show me love, you know. Bros, I love y'all, yo. We here. I love y'all.
Like you more, man. Hey, man, I just want to say, man, shout out to Main Event Friends, man. Shout out to Main Event Podcast. Shout out to my bros, to my pops, Mark, big fan. You know that, man. I just want to say, man, if nobody ever told y'all this today, this week, this month, I'm proud of y'all, man.
Proud of you,
Because that's something that people like us don't hear all the time. You feel me? And the same way it's a person out here that like right now, this conversation gonna open up many doors for other families. I'm telling you, like, but I just want to shout out, you feel me? Our moms, you feel me? Because they were strong. They did what they needed to do.
Shout out OG.
To this day.
Absolutely.
To this day, they still, you know, mama, you too, you know that. But I just want to say, man, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And it's up from here. It's up, man. Big Guard TV on the way. Check it out.
Shout out to y'all, man. I love y'all. Corey, Quill, Quinn, Pops. Like, I think this is probably the first time ever, like, I just, like, kind of broke out of my shell, like, being, like, talkative, like, not being, like, that shy kid in the corner, in the back, just that fly on the wall, like my pops say, like, it's like my level of comfortability with y'all just shot up out the roof, and, like, I just love y'all, man, for hunting.
Love you more, man.
Love you.
So, you was looking like him.
I'm gonna just say on the closeout, quote, when you said y'all, nah, it's we.
It's we. Word.
This is our spot. You know, there's a lot of pieces to the puzzle. Mark and I is the ringleaders, the head honchos of this center. And he have his family, I have my family, we became brothers. And this is our spot. Yeah, it's gonna be ups and downs, turbulence and things like that, but collectively, we could come up with the right solution. So this is our spot. You wanna do something here, let's do it. So it's our spot. You could tell it's our spot. It ain't y'all.
Spot.
It ain't y'all.
Our spot.
It's our spot.
I mean, it's our spot.
That main event is just not me. That's the you know, Wiley Dixon is the one main event, a straw man. And that main event is, we're gonna push that shit to the furthest it could go, to the wheels fall off. Because like I said, if people pay us to use that name, why can't we do the same thing collectively and push the main event to his ass can't get pushed no more? He's a fictitious character. Well, I'm here. I ain't main event today. I'm Pops. I'm Wally. I'm
Pops
not,
today. I mean,
main event, he got us to this point right here. So we can't never forget main event, but I thank y'all. I love each one of y'all collectively the same. And I thank y'all for allowing me to, even with my shortcomings, I think my shortcomings and my intentions is going to supersede my shortcomings. And it's, man.
Like Pops.
Love y'all too. And thank y'all for
big
this
dog. Yes,
opportunity.
sir. Thank you for creating us. You feel me? Thank you for creating the men, the strength, actually, because that's where we get it from. We get the strength from our moms and you, for real. Like, certain things we go through, like they say, it's a piece of you in each one of us. And we all got different sides of you. You feel me? And it's
I look just like his ass.
right. You feel me?
And this is a sign of sometimes it's not the creation, it's the cultivation.
That's a fact.
It's the cultivation. And it's time now. We got some offsprings now. We got VK. I'm waiting for some more. I ain't gonna keep buying dogs and shit.
He keep heating up. Man, he done started Quill done started the process. Let's see who next, man.
It's time for us to take over.
Let's see who next. Right? He done started the process early and everything. But nah, man. Once again, man, I'm proud of y'all, yo. For real, yo.
Big God Academy.
Hey, man, big guard mentality. We can't do academy no more. They gonna tax us.
Yeah.
Big guard mentality, man. We outside.
But we gotta think the biggest though.
Biggest.
Absolutely.
Big Wally. None of us would be here without Big
Oh
Wally.
man, yo, I was about to bring up a story from Big Wally about Grandpa, man. Yo,
OGs.
Grandpa, I love you, baby. Hey, Grandpa, I love you, but I still remember when you was driving me blind. That was the illest ever.
Yeah, you can't see.
Bro, we was down south. He like, yeah, I'm gonna drive. He driving me to take the garbage out. Yo, we driving, bro. Yo, he driving. We get to the garbage spot. I throw the garbage in the thing. On the way back, Grandma called me. You got your grandfather driving? He said he could drive. You know he blind? Bro, he was stopping on the dime. He pulled up the Dollar Tree. He pulled up the Dollar Tree, sat in the joint. He parked the whip perfectly. I'm like, you sure he blind?
I rode to school when I was young.
Like, he did a lot, yo. Grandpa was different. I ain't gonna lie, man. Grandpa used to catch us.
Too big on me.
Used to catch us, man.
Peace, man.
Bro, yo.
Rest in peace, man. Rest in peace, Poppy, man. You feel me?
I just
Everybody that's tapped in with us. Rest in peace, Lisa. You know that.
real quick on a shout out, and this is it, man. And we're gonna end it on here. I want to say to my wife Mona, I don't say this baby mother stuff and all that, but to my wife Mona, to Audrey, to Carissa, and to my mother, those women are strong as shit, man. You know, like this is what they had to deal with, and these is kings right here. I have a queen. My daughter's a cop down in South Carolina, so I gotta. They could get any roses anybody would want to give me, give it to my queens who helped me raise these young kings and these queens. And I want to end by saying I thank y'all and I love each and every one of y'all. And it's on and it's up from here.
In honor of October, F breast cancer.
Let the world know the name. Street ball king, bringing pride to the game. From Linden to Elizabeth, Jersey's vein. Main event, forever etched in domain.